What is going on, everybody? COD season is in full effect, and I cannot be more excited about it. Just like a lot of people, I told myself that I wouldn't be excited about this year just because of how disappointed I was with Modern Warfare 2. No, that's not me falling into what everybody else says. I honestly stopped playing for a while. I actually made a video on this with specific points as to why I stopped playing Call of Duty. To be honest, in that video, if you have checked it out, I'm sure that there's a lot of things that I don't like that will stay within Call of Duty. With Modern Warfare 3's marketing pretty much being, we are not Modern Warfare 2, I'm pretty excited. Seems like a lot of classic COD features are coming back, but let's dive right into that. So without further ado, I'm Kid Covert, you're the viewer, you already knew that, now let's get right into it. So I'm sure by now all of you have heard the news on Modern Warfare 3, the movement changes that they're bringing back, the new perk system in the form of gears, and no, I'm not talking about Marcus Phoenix, but I do have some concerns. So I'm sure as you all know that Modern Warfare 3's core multiplayer maps at launch are going to be all the original Modern Warfare 2 maps. I don't know how to feel about that. On the upside, there is a guarantee that we are getting some fun, well-made maps for Modern Warfare 3 and 16 at launch. That's going to be really great. While thinking about it, it's been about 14 years since Modern Warfare 2, so all these maps are very old. Some of them were remade, like Rust and a couple iterations of Terminal, and I can't help but feeling like this is why we never got Modern Warfare 2 remastered. It's very interesting to see that they're going about it this way with the new game, but also being all remade maps. Now they are going to drop new maps within the seasons. They said at least 12, which I'm hoping that there's going to be more. I hope that some other remakes come in, maybe from Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 1. One map I would actually like to see come back would be Gunrunner from Modern Warfare 2019. That map was really good in my opinion. Guys, if you are enjoying the content, please subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you can get a shout out for having the first comment like this legend here. Now back to the video. But something I'm also very interested in seeing is Call of Duty's investment into their COD League. It's going to be interesting to see these remade maps played in a competitive setting. Now I'm hoping that they don't change it a lot to cater to COD League and making the game more competitive, because at its core Call of Duty is still a casual game. There are tryhards, there's going to be tryhards in every game, but Call of Duty is a casual game and that's who they like to appeal to. That statement sounded weird, but believe me, it makes sense, I think. Honestly, it's a catch-22 because knowing that there's gonna be 16 core multiplayer maps, knowing that they're gonna be pretty much well-rounded maps that work really well with a classic COD formula because it's proven, that does give me a lot of hope. That does give me a lot of hope that this game is gonna be a really fun game. A lot of people are gonna enjoy it, as long as they do these other things right. And from what they already confirmed in terms of the movement alone, a lot of the game is gonna be fun. I'm hoping but not holding my breath that the microtransactions aren't gonna be something crazy, aren't gonna be resold microtransactions. I know that we're getting stuff brought over from Modern Warfare 2 2022. I'm not sure how balancing is gonna work for this game. There's gonna be a lot of weapons that they are carrying over, a lot of moving pieces, and I just hope that Sledgehammer doesn't get overwhelmed with doing so, as well as bringing it forth into the next year of Warzone. Now, if you know me and you know my channel, you know I'm not a big Warzone player. I honestly don't even play Warzone. I do know that multiplayer and Warzone go hand in hand when it comes to balancing, when it comes to what's being brought over. So I just hope that these extra weapons, all these things being brought over, really mesh well with the new game. Now, that's not saying I'm against the carryover. I love the fact that skins and bundles and things of that nature can be brought over from the previous game. Now, where I disagree with Call of Duty's microtransactions is these specific bundles are for specific weapons, and I feel like it'd be a lot easier if they had camo packs like they used to in the day and you could just slap it on any gun and those carried over. I feel like that offers more bang for your buck. I feel like that really is a more fair microtransaction system. That's just me. I love being able to have options, especially with things that I buy, but you guys let me know in the comments. One thing that I'm excited for and that I'm always excited for is the campaign. Makarov is coming back. I love Call of Duty campaigns, no matter how cheesy they are, no matter how predictable they are. I love Call of Duty campaign. They are one of the most fun things to play. They always have a pretty nice storyline in my opinion. Again, like I said, no matter how cheesy, corny, over the top they are, I enjoy it. I love the lore. I'm very excited to play Modern Warfare 3, how they do Makarov justice, because I feel like they definitely will do Makarov justice, and get some answers to what we've seen in the trailer. Hashtag pray for price. I feel like Call of Duty and Sledgehammer games, they are turning a point into something that the player base is more asking for. No matter how hectic and weird these last few years have been in terms of the dev cycle, with 2 Modern Warfare games coming back to back, which we've never got before. Treyarch getting a 4-year cycle for the game, even though they have been on every single other game since Cold War. I have a lot of faith in this game. Content wise, I'm worried about. It feels like they're pulling assets from different parts of different games, and it makes me worried in terms of, will the game be finished at launch? That's been a problem for Call of Duty the last few years. This game does not seem like it was what anyone had in mind, whether it's Activision shareholders, the community, gamers, whatever it is. Does not feel like this was plan A for 2023. Could this be because of X-Defiant? Could this be because of the Microsoft acquisition? Honestly, who knows? I think it could be both. I do have a lot of faith in this game. We'll have a bit of a slow start in the beginning, mainly because of this, but don't quote me on that. Obviously, I don't know. I'm not no leaker. I don't know anything of this nature. This is just my speculation, and I really want to share these thoughts with you guys because I want to know what you guys think. Am I being crazy? Am I being cynical? Whatever it is, doesn't make sense, but I do not want to write this game off. I don't write Call of Duty games off. No matter how much I may like or dislike a Call of Duty game, it's going to be successful. And one thing that I really want as a Call of Duty fan, as a Call of Duty player that's been playing since they were 8 years old, which I know I shouldn't have been, whatever it is, I love seeing this game succeed. I love getting old school vibes from Call of Duty. I love playing the game. I can't wait to play with these old school movement features. I can't wait for the classic mini map. Honestly, I'm excited to play these classic maps. I do wish that there are new maps coming and they design maps that we could make new memories off of that are just new instant classics. We haven't seen that in a while, I don't feel. My favorite map in recent memory has been Gunrunner. I feel like that's the closest thing we could get to a classic map, and I do hope to see a return. Again, I'm just going to reiterate that, but I do want to see Call of Duty evolve for the better. It seems like Sledgehammer is taking this game in the right direction. I've always had faith in Sledgehammer. I do feel like this game Sledgehammer is enjoying more to make. World War II was, honestly, it was a fine game in my opinion, especially after the overhaul. Having to push out another World War II game, I do feel like Sledgehammer working on a modern setting really will allow them to shine. Because if we go back to Advanced Warfare, no matter how you feel about exo movements, and if you don't want to look at it as a Call of Duty game specifically, you have to admit Advanced Warfare was a pretty fun game. Supply drops, whatever it is, Advanced Warfare was a fun game. I would die on the hill. Advanced Warfare was one of the most fun games. Was it the best exo game? No. That definitely goes to Black Ops 3. Advanced Warfare was a close second. You had ways of customizing your kill streaks, which I want to see come back. I don't know why that feature hasn't come back yet. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think they mentioned anything about the kill streaks for this next game. I do hope it's something like point streaks or score streaks again. Those are the two best streak systems I could think of. Also, bring back specialists. I don't want it to be a perk that you have to activate specialists. And one thing that I feel like Sledgehammer is doing well is they're giving players choices, and that's what Call of Duty's always been about. At the end of the day, I am a bit skeptical about Modern Warfare 3, but for the most part, I'm excited. I do think this is going to be one of the better Call of Duty games. A lot of my issues with Modern Warfare 2, it seems like Sledgehammer is just fixing, and pretty much the marketing has been, we're fixing whatever Infinity Ward broke. I feel like Sledgehammer is one of those studios that definitely cater more to the community, especially the more vocal community. So I'm very excited to see what's to come. So guys, since making this video, we have gotten some gameplay in regards to Modern Warfare 3. We see a lot of the maps remastered and they're looking absolutely beautiful. They're looking wonderful. I cannot tell you how much I love how these maps look. And on top of that, we got some gameplay in terms of the movement. The movement speed is looking really smooth. It's looking really quick. Honestly, it's gotten me excited for the game even more. I love the fact that Call of Duty is picking up the pace again. It's recommitting to its weapons up movement system again, the way that we used to have in games like Black Ops 3, Ghost. It's really refreshing to see. The auto mantling, the double mantling, all those things, the fluidity, the chain movement that I see is going to make it for a fun time. It's going to make it feel like old school Call of Duty, especially on these old maps with a little bit of a revamped movement system compared to the original Modern Warfare 2. Regardless, COD season is approaching. It's one of my favorite times of the year. No matter how I feel about the game, COD season is always really hype. It's always really exciting. Now, I want to hear from you guys. What do you guys think of Modern Warfare 3 so far? What do you guys think about all the news, the leaks, the rumors? Are you not going to play Call of Duty this year? Or are you going to wait a couple months down the road? Whatever it is, I know it's very easy to get caught in the marketing hype just as I am. So please let me know in the comments. I love having this conversation. I try to respond to every comment that I get. If you are enjoying the video, if you are enjoying the content, I cover X-Defiant, I cover COD, and a lot of other FPS games that really catch my interest. So if you guys are enjoying the content or you want to see more of it, please like, share, and definitely subscribe if you are. Thank you.